בפרדס אני יושב, והראש כואב ומסתובב, גם הלב מרגיש כל כך לבד, שומע על אף אחד, אף אחד. פתאום שומע קול, איך הכל יכול לגמור. ענני באמת, ענני באמת, ענני באמת איש אחד, פונה פה ושם, מחפש את הבן אדם שלוחש תוכי, רוצה לדעת מי זה ומה הוא מנסה להגיד. השמיעי לי את קולך, נפשי חולת אהבתך. ענני באמת, ענני באמת, ענני באמת איש אחד. ענני באמת, ענני באמת, ענני באמת איש אחד. לבבי יפה למקום שתחיה שם לעולם וצוחח יום ויום. בשמיים רוצה לגעת, לא צריך להיות מלאך כדי לדעת. מתי מעט באמת מה נורא המקום הזה. ענני באמת, ענני באמת, ענני באמת איש אחד. ענני באמת, ענני באמת, ענני באמת איש אחד. So, Purim is basically divided into three categories of mitzvot, of actions of the day. And the first one is Kriyat HaMegillah, reading the Megillah, reading the story of the miracle of Purim. And that story of the miracle of Purim is commensurate with being at peace with your Creator. Shalem im Boro. And so in Purim you have a chance to get to the level where you always feel close, where you never feel far away, you never feel forsaken, you never feel that you're forgotten. And it's because you know that you're Ben HaMelech, you're the son of the king. And as it says in the Talmud, Ben HaMelech Tabid Nishar Ben HaMelech. The son of the king always remains the son of the king. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you do. You're always the son, the daughter of, the child of. So in Purim, when we're commanded, Chayav inish lebisumei, when we're commanded to be intoxicated, I want to get high on Purim. I want to get high on that feeling of total acceptance. You're always accepted. the Melech always considers you his child. A friend of mine told me a story a few weeks ago. It was really, really beautiful. He told me that he had a friend, sadly, who was dying of cancer. And he went out to visit him at his house in New Jersey. And he went with a couple of other friends that he grew up with. This is somebody that he's been friends with for 40, 50 years. And he says, we drove up to the house, and for some reason, we parked in the back. We walked in the back door. And I sat there with my friend. And he says, I asked him, hey, have you ever put on tefillin? Have you ever put on the Jewish prayer straps, maybe he called it? I don't know what he called it. And he said, no. He goes, maybe you want to do it. I said, yeah, why not? The other two guys that were there said, leave me alone. Don't bother me with this stuff. Then they're hungry. They got to go out to eat. So my friend says, hey, I'm the nudnik. I'm saying, hey, what's kosher? Where's their kosher food? So today, you go on the internet, easy, do a little search, find some kosher food. It was a 20, 30-minute drive to find some kosher food. As they're walking out the front door, my friend's friend from childhood, the one who was dying of cancer, and all of them walking out. So my friend notices that there's no mezuzah on the door, on the front door. It's weird altogether because they came in the back door, their car was in the back. Why they walked out the front door, who knows? But they walked out the front door. So he says to his friend who's dying, he says, hey Keith, you don't have a mezuzah here, I'll be happy if you want, I'll come back next week. I'll drive back out, I'll put up a mezuzah for you. He goes, no. Just wait a minute. I don't want you coming back next week. He goes upstairs, he comes down. He says, here, I have a mezuzah. He says to him, where'd you get this? It's beautiful. Never saw such a beautiful mezuzah. He goes, you gave it to me for my wedding. But my wife never let me put it up. But now, I feel like it's really an important thing for me to do. Anyway, the story goes on and on. They go out to eat kosher. They study a little bit of holy words together. Sadly enough, 2 months later, Keith passed away. A year after he passed, my friend who was saying Kaddish for him the whole year goes to his rabbi. And he reminds him about his friend. And he tells him this story about how in one day, for the first time in his life, he connected to God in so many different ways. Putting on tefillin, putting a mezuzah out on his home, eating kosher food. His life that day was from a different space. And the rabbi turns to my friend and two other guys and says, look, it was no coincidence that your friend left the world around Purim time in the month of Adar. He says, you know why? He says, look, you guys, you're living every day a Jewish lifestyle. Studying the Torah, doing mitzvot. And God loves you because of it. He says, but you know what? Your friend, God loves him as much as you. God loves him as much as you. And that's the message of Purim, this man said. To remember that God loves everybody as much as the next one. So, on Purim you got to get high on that feeling of total acceptance.